afternoon, folks. It's Nick Stoll here, Stoll's Outdoor, trying to continue my series of full bellies and a good night's sleep. What we're going to do today is we're going to use a hobo stove that we just made. So that's in the pictures. I need to apologize to you guys. I came out here today a little bit unprepared. I got all my camera gear and all that stuff into the car and came out here into the woods for you, and I don't have a tripod with me for my video camera. So the filming is going to be a little bit less than the quality I want, but I still hope to give you guys some good footage today on how we're going to do this little hobo stove out of an old coffee can, okay? Stick around and enjoy the show. Thank you for watching. Okay folks, this is our hobo stove, just a coffee can. The only tools we used to make this were my tin snips and the can opener on my Leatherman. Okay, just cutting a little hole to put our wood in and some vents. Okay, I've never really cooked with one of these guys before, but we're going to give it a shot and we're going to time exactly how long it takes for us to boil some water for a cup of hot chocolate or coffee, whatever. Anyway, stick around. I'll show you how I'm going to do this, okay? Okay guys, I guess the cool thing about these hobo stoves, and like I said earlier, I've never really used them, but I do want to try this out for you guys. This is going to be an experiment for me, and you know, you guys can make your own decision on whether you want to carry one of these or continue to carry one of these. You know, like I said, I just want to try it out and see what it is. I guess the appeal for these, though, is that, you know, you just gather up a lot of this small wood right here, just, you know, pencil size, you know, large pencil size wood, and use that to feed your fire through this opening here. Okay. It's a little bit, yeah, it rained a little bit here in Missouri, but it's not too bad. I'm not worried about that. You know, I showed you a picture. I got, you know, a little bit of a bark platform to put my fire on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to light this thing up, get it going, get a little bit of a coal base on here. Then we'll put the stove over that and start feeding the little sticks in. Okay, so let me see if I can set this camera up without my tripod so you guys can watch the show a little bit better. All right. Some of this tinder going. Now, the ferro rod, and the knife I'm carrying today is the BHK Woodsman Pro. Love this knife. One bad knife right here. And techniques for a ferro rod. Okay, a lot of people do a pull method. Okay, see that? And then a lot of people do a scrape method like that. See that? Okay. Then you can also take this thing and put it down here into your tinder. And do a little something like that. That's actually my preferred method, even though it's not quite getting it done right now. There we go. Took a little bit more than I wanted it to. That's alright. Now, what I'm going to do is I got the fire kind of going on top. I'm going to kind of turn it over onto itself a little bit. Okay. See that? There. Okay. Get some of this wood here on it. Give it just a little bit of oxygen. Okay, anyway, there we go. Got the fire going. So we'll come back as soon as I have some coals and I have the stove on, okay? Okay, so here's where we're at. Got kind of a little fire going out here and just shoving what's burning inside the Hobo stove. You can see, I mean, it's not cold out here, but it's colder. I got my water on. It's been on there for about, I don't know, 30 seconds maybe. But it's already starting to move around a little bit. Looks like it's getting warm. A little bit of steam coming off of there. So anyway, we'll give it a few more minutes and see how long it takes for that, that mug of water to start boiling. Okay. Okay guys, just a little update. It's been about 5 minutes. I burnt up almost all that little tiny bundle of wood I've collected. Okay, I mean, you guys saw how much wood there was. There really wasn't much, just a handful of sticks. Okay, and I've been, putting them in there, feeding it fairly diligently for that little opening for the firebox on that stove. And we're starting to get some bubbles here on top in the cup. Okay, I don't know, maybe I need a bigger can to build the stove out of. I don't know, it's just not, performing the way I thought it would or should. I'm constantly having to kind of babysit the fire. It's not really just a set and forget kind of thing. You've got to feed the sticks in because they are small sticks and they burn fast. And if you put in too fast, then you kind of smother out your fire a little bit. So you saw how big that coffee can is, just a regular medium-sized type coffee can, not a full number 10 can, but it's, a little bit bigger than your family size soup cans, for, just your standard family size soup can from the grocery store. Yeah, still not boiling. I can still kind of hold my finger in there. It's warm. It is warmer at the bottom too. The further I stick my finger in, the hotter it gets, but excuse me. I don't know. I don't know if I need a bigger can or I just need to exercise a little more patience with this little stove. I don't know. Okay guys, a little bit update. It's been about, I don't know, 10 minutes. I'm still just kind of stoking that little opening in my stove. Stoking it up with twigs and stuff and fanning it, trying to give the fire some oxygen so it'll keep going. And that's it. It's about as hot as the water's getting in about 15 minutes, about the same as we've been. So it's steaming, but it's not giving me that hard boil that I want. And stoking the stove, putting, basically pencil lead size, up to pinky size, wood in there, blowing on it to keep it going. See, like now it's kind of going out a little bit. And I don't know, I'm just not impressed with what I've got here. I was hoping to have an actual rolling boil in 5 or 10 minutes with this. Okay, so any of you guys, like I said before, any of you guys, you good folks out there that have used these Hobo stoves and you can see what I'm doing wrong, please comment and let me know if it works for you, because I've fallen in love with the idea, but practicing the concept, at least in the way I'm doing it, it's not working for me. At least to, what I want it to do. I was hoping to get some water to boil in that cup within 5 to 10 minutes. And I've been out here with it, from the time I put the water on. It's probably been at least 20 minutes to a half hour of just doing the same thing. Feeding the wood in there, blowing on it to keep the fire going. And I'm not getting any hotter than this right now. So anyway, I'm going to make a cup of coffee with it real quick and we'll chat a little bit more about that. Well, it's definitely good to be back out here with you guys. I know it's been a while since I've made a video and I apologize for that. You know, holidays and work gets in the way. You know, it's life. But this is truly what I live for, to be out here in the woods and take my camera with me, light a fire, drink a cup of coffee, or even go on an overnighter or two. Yeah. So the stove was kind of, it didn't perform to my expectations. Let's just say that. It wasn't a fail, but I can't really call it a success. I mean, the coffee's hot. You know, you can still see the steam coming off of it like that. So it's hot, but I was hoping to have a, you know, a rolling boil on the water on that little stove is what I was hoping to achieve today. It didn't happen. So I'll keep playing with it. I'll keep playing with the idea. We'll see. I'm probably going to try going to a bigger can. Probably we'll try a number 10 can size stove and see if that works better. I was hoping that the smaller can, like the coffee can size, would work, simply because, you know, it'd be more compact. You know, that's all. Just something more for a small day pack, or, you know, like kind of a shoulder bag type setup. You know, whereas, you know, a number 10 can, that's going to be a little bit bigger. That's more backpack size than just a shoulder bag, you know, haversack size cooking stove. So we'll see. A couple ideas that I've had just working with the stove. What I may do is cut a second hole in the back side of it, so that way I can feed the sticks all the way through, you know, instead of just stopping them right there at the back of the stove, you know, so you can only push them in so far. Maybe I'll cut an opening on the back also and see how that works. We'll see. When I do that, I'll give you guys an update and let you know how that works for me. But I want to hear your comments on this, on the Hobo stove. If you guys have success with it, if you guys like it, if you guys hate it, please let me know what you guys think of the Hobo stove. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my coffee here and show you guys the area I'm in. So, just a pretty little area. It's nice and quiet. A couple of cows I can hear in the background, but yeah, the sun's starting to go down over there. You can see it. And, anyway, I'm gonna finish my coffee, put the fire out. There's, you know, not much to put out. But I do have, you know, a gallon jug of water with me, so it won't be a problem just, you know, wetting those ashes down real good and putting that fire out. No big deal. Like I said, I just wish this stove, you know, would have performed better. But anyway, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.